A New Year's Day tradition will not be happening in South Philadelphia this year. The Philadelphia Mummers Parade has been canceled to keep people from gathering during the pandemic. But one group says it plans to protest today. Dan Koob is live at the Mummers Museum in South Philadelphia with the latest. Dan, good morning.
Good morning to you, Jan. Happy New Year to you and to everyone out there watching. Usually around this time, we're strengthening the strings, right? Tipping back some tubas and some adult sodas, but not the case in 2021. 2 Street behind me, empty, as is the Mummers Museum, and that will be the case in mass. The city canceling the Mummers Parade this New Year's Day. First time in 86 years. The Mummers will not be strutting down Broad Street. There is a planned event that organizers are calling a peaceful protest of the city's COVID closures where we are standing. That includes, of course, obviously the cancellation of the parade. They say this event will adhere to the city's public gathering outlines. But earlier this week, Commissioner Thomas Farley says he hopes people decide not to gather today.
We're not recommending people do gatherings anywhere, certainly not indoors and not outdoors with large crowds of people, because even though outdoors is safer than indoors, if you still get people close together, lots of possibilities for it to spread from one person to another. So a big crowd on New Year's Day is not a good thing. The city is not issuing a permit for the Mummers. It won't stop the Mummers from gathering, but we're asking them to please don't gather on New Year's Day because we don't want to see a spike in infections from that event.
But there is a flyer going around the South Philadelphia neighborhood here around 2nd and Washington asking for Mummers not to show up, calling it a false parade, an unsanctioned event for the Mummers. They're also saying that any sort of gathering would be unsafe, and they are cautioning against potentially embarrassing the South Philadelphia community. We'll, of course, have much more on this story coming up in a half hour. But for now, we'll go back to you, Jan.
All right, Dan, we'll see you.